Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Leatherman Curl in hand. I got this about a week ago and have carried it almost every single day since and absolutely love it. This is the closest thing to the very best-selling Leatherman multi-tool ever made, the Wave, and it's basically a Leatherman Wave without the serrated blade and the wood saw. But I don't want to focus on what it's not. I want to talk about how great this thing is. Being basically a Leatherman Wave, it's nearly a perfect multi-tool. It feels really good in the hand. There's almost no movement when you squeeze the handle when it's closed. That's always a test for me. It has really good pliers. I've only used them a little bit. I haven't had a need for them this week. And one thing I didn't realize, it was coming with a built-in pocket clip, and that makes me really happy. I spent an extra $10 or $15 on that for the pocket clip for the Wave, so I was happy to see that this multi-tool came with it. I want to go over the tools that it comes with. Let's just start with the pliers and the wire cutter. Good pliers, it seems like. I haven't used the wire cutter, I'll be honest. I haven't had a need for it yet. And we'll jump into the tools on the inside. This is the scissor, regular scissor there. Then two more tools. The flathead screwdriver slash pry bar, and I use mine all the time. I haven't used it on this. You can see this tool's pretty clean. I haven't really had to use it a whole lot, but that's just because I've had a pretty mild week. The other tool here is the awl, and it's not a tool I use often, hardly ever honestly, but it's good to have. Let's jump to the other side now. We have the screwdriver and bottle opener. This is the standard bottle opener, same one as on most Leathermans of this size, the medium-sized Leathermans, and it has the flathead slash Phillips screwdriver. It's a 3/16 flathead and a number 1, number 2 Phillips. Let's close this up. Oh, I did want to point out though that there's no button lock here on the back like there is on the Wave to lock the tools open. So instead of having a button here, you just push them closed and that's it. So some people find that to be a problem. I haven't had an issue with it. I don't think it'll be an issue for me, but to each their own. The big difference between this and the Wave is on the outside. Let's jump to the knife. Is super sharp. I've used it several times already just for normal stuff that I use a knife for, and it's ridiculously sharp. I really, really like the knife. And the other tool on the outside here is the file. I use mine regularly for grooming purposes and for just stuff around the house. I seem to use the file pretty regularly. Now the difference between the Wave and this Curl, obvious on this side. This side doesn't have the serrated blade and it doesn't have the wood saw, and that's the big difference. I've only used the wood saw once or twice on my Leatherman Wave, so to me it's not a big deal, but at the same time, when I needed it, I was so happy that I had it. And the other difference is the serrated blade, and that's something I use on a regular basis. So to each their own, you're gonna have to decide, but this is $90 and the Leatherman Wave is $120 last time I checked. Also now the Curl came with a sheath, which I don't believe the Leatherman Waves do anymore, and it definitely does not, the Wave definitely doesn't come with a pocket clip, and the Curl does, so that's another $10, $12, maybe now it's even more with inflation. Let's call it $10 for the clip. I don't honestly know how much the sheaths are on Leatherman anymore, but it's going to be significant because nothing's cheap from Leatherman, and that makes this a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for a gift for a husband, for a kid, someone going camping and they need a really nice multi-tool, but you don't want to break the bank and go over $100, I definitely recommend the Curl. I really, really like this tool. I personally think this is the single best alternative to the Wave. If you can't get the Wave for some reason, get the Curl. If you don't want to spend the money on the Wave, get the Curl. You will not be disappointed with this. I really like it and think it's a fantastic option for anybody looking for a nice multi-tool. I mean, I gotta say, this really is a great tool. So thanks for watching. Please feel free to use the affiliate link below for the Curl, for the Wave. Every purchase helps the channel. It lets me know that I should keep making these videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.